So I did a video recently about, I called it Martha's Vineyard v. Shark. And it was about how, in a case where a park worker was killed at SeaWorld by Shamu, Kavanaugh found for Shamu because he said the park worker had a reasonable expectation of danger or something like that. And I called it Martha's Vineyard v. Shark because he found for fucking Jaws. And that is a good enough reason to keep him off the court, especially as an accident victim. 20 years ago, I was in a car wreck where my forehead was pulled off by a guy's windshield because I went straight through it. I was on foot, and he didn't see me until he hit me. And if Kavanaugh had presided over my case, he'd be like, well, you were standing in the road, so you had a reasonable expectation of getting your face ripped off. I mean, So we all were distracted by the beer and vagina talk. I'm sorry. We were. We were all distracted by sexual politics and by whether or not he's a drunk. But that was all smoke. And we all took it right up our asses. And I feel really stupid. I mean, I hope other people do too, that this is not liberal or conservative at all. And, I find that most of the YouTubers I like are conservative. People like Computing Forever, Mark Dice. They're like my favorite YouTubers, but they're defending Kavanaugh on that the allegations of sexual assault against him are probably bullshit, which they probably are. And we've gotten into all the sexual politics of accusations equals guilt, men are guilty before proven innocent, all that fucking Schumerian bullshit. And so now we're all fighting over that horse shit instead of fighting over how evil this guy's track record was as a judge. And there's a lot of other stuff. He defends the Bushes, he defends the Patriot Act, he defends a lot of evil shit. But the one that's the most personal to me is that there was an accident victim at SeaWorld and he found for the fucking shark. And now we're going to have to deal with that shit and, as the swing vote to determine the law of the land. And I personally I blame people like Amy Schumer and Alyssa Milano that had to make it about, oh, please protect us from Biff. Oh, all men are Biff from Back to the Future, and they're all out to get us. And all men are rapists, and they're all guilty until proven innocent. Oh, God. And that's what distracted us from the real issues.